The title is Israel and the Battle of Armageddon. So I then shall live, and Jackie will be accompanying her on the piano.
What role in the Middle East again does Israel play in this?
Israel was created as the instrument to bring about the Battle of Armageddon and the fulfillment of prophecy, a war that will be so terrible, where nuclear weapons will be used, so that the American citizens and the other people in the world will get down on their knees and beg for no more war. And what is the answer to that? They're going to be told the only way we can guarantee no more war is if we destroy the sovereignty of nations and we come together as one humanity in a one world government.
Right.
Now I'm telling you, unless the American people wake up and stop it, starting in about 1996, the Battle of Armageddon will become a reality.
And I am not afraid, so greatly pardoned, I'll forgive my brother. The law of love I gladly will obey.
If there is a third world war where different allies, if Russia and China and North Korea and Iran, they get together with some of these other Western countries, it's going to be a mess. Now, historically, man has never made a weapon he did not use. And you consider all the nuclear weapons, and there are some unaccounted for ever since the fall of the Soviet Union. It's kind of frightening. I don't let this keep me up at night. Because if you know the Lord, you've got peace and you don't worry about these things. So I'm not trying to scare everybody, but folks are wondering, could this unfold or cascade into a bigger global conflict? Well, it could. Now, one thing I've noticed about, first of all, there's a prophecy Jesus says in Matthew chapter 24, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. All this needs to come to pass. He just said there's going to be wars and rumors of wars right up to the end, because men in their unsanctified condition tend to fight with their fellow men. It's just the way it works. Do you know that 108 million people were killed in the 20th century in war? 108 million. Throughout history, since maybe 5000 BC, about 1 billion people have died in war. Today, the combined armed forces of the world are 21 million people are in the military in the world. That'd be pretty scary if everyone got involved in a fight. China's got the largest military, 2.4 million. India, second place, 1.4 million. America, third, 1.4, might be 1.3. My facts are about a year old. North Korea, 1.1 million. Russia, 900,000. Again, I don't know how that's changed since the Ukrainian war began. But the world is armed to the teeth. Now, I thought it was interesting. One of the characteristics of the world before God destroyed it back in the days of Noah, let me read this to you. You read in the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 11, the earth was also corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. Violence. And we're all shocked by the brutality that we saw when the Hamas terrorists entered southern Israel there and indiscriminately killed men, women, and children, and 1,400 and kidnapped maybe up to 200, and they're not even sure because they believe some that were kidnapped were also killed.
So are you saying Benjamin Netanyahu deliberately boosted Hamas to try to prevent a Palestinian state?
Yeah, sure. He deliberately and systematically even told, on record, whoever wants to avoid the threat of a two-state solution has to support my policy of paying protection money to the Hamas.
So what we did, with the permission of our Prime Minister, is to let Qatar to transfer a huge amount of money in cash probably more than $1.4 billion. By doing it, we increase the power of Hamas. We did everything in order to make sure that Hamas will go on controlling Gaza, and Palestinian Authority will control the West Bank, so they will fight each other.
Netanyahu maintains the Qatar money was to avoid.
This ain't about joining a church, getting your name on a charter. This ain't about a religious thing. This is about a communication with your Creator, having a real relationship and letting the Holy Spirit give you the understanding and take you into all understanding. You have no need of a man to teach you or a woman. You have no need of any human. All you need is to know God and Yeshua, the Son of the living God, Jesus the Christ. When he sets his foot down, it's going to send this change, a molecular world. It's going to rock everything all the way back to the beginning of Adam. It's fact. That's where these changes are coming from, because only God can change your human anatomy in such a way as has taken place. Oh, they're trying to fight against it with their waves and the things that they're doing with their G network or I-5 network or G5 or whatever it is that's going on. But I'm going to tell you, you need to consider this. If you're looking into retrocausality, don't look at it as a rock hitting the earth. Don't give CERN and man all the credit. And don't even give Lucifer all the credit. He gets some, but not all. But give Yeshua, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, a try. Because when he comes, time shall be no more. That is going to change everything.